agility, balance, conditioning, kettlebells, speed work, calisthenics, mobility, I'm still going, running out of breath, sport specific, endurance and strength, functional patterns, plyometric. Oh my God, I gotta take a second breath. Just keeps going. He almost had a royal flush. Direct copycat tactics on his thumbnails.
But only 2.
Pick just 2 for you to focus your efforts on.
But what if I told you a simple walking method can burn fat faster to help you lose fat up to 2 times faster?
Welcome back. I made a quick list of the most requested natural fitness influencers that you guys suggested from the comments in all my videos. I'm gonna rip through these nice and quick. We're gonna reference my spectrum of fitness chart, the periodic table of elements of fitness, everything that makes up a well-rounded athlete and fitness influencer. And we're gonna see some observations, some patterns, red flags, and things to look out for when picking your favorite natural, awesome fitness influencers to follow for inspiration. Let's go. Up first, the Bioneer. Now we're talking almost near 1 million followers. Get the popcorn out for this. This is what I'm talking about. His channel trailer is 5 years old, but he's preaching the expand your fitness spectrum message.
That we need to re-examine our definitions of fitness.
Straight out of just that channel trailer alone is gonna get a bigger score than most of these other channels we're auditing. I clicked on this ab exercise before even watching it. I know he's gonna say the ab rollout is the superior exercise.
I'd probably choose the ab rollout.
But anyone, basic beginner, will destroy your low back, even off your knees, because that's a super advanced move that puts so much strain on the low back. Actually, we're just gonna cut there. I'm taking notes. This guy's so good, he deserves his own full video audit. It'll be in the to-do list. Close your eyes and pick any video on this channel, and they're oozing with the message of functional and athletic movement. He's just filming out in his backyard with the shirt off. He doesn't have to hide behind the huge Globo gym backgrounds with fancy machinery.
I just wanted one that was really smooth. When it comes to smoothness, one super smooth machine.
He's straight raw to the viewer, telling you great information that you can relate to.
Movement training shouldn't be about fancy circus tricks. It should be about freedom, developing strength, coordination, control, and resilience for running, lifting, jumping, climbing, playing.
Definitely 2 thumbs up from the sheriff over here. And take a look at this Spectrum of Fitness score. And he even has a video talking about the same kind of power grid that I've created, where stamina goes down as the body weight goes up, chasing top end strength. You're gonna lose one element as you try to gain others.
But eventually that changes. And at that point, getting stronger will actually eat into your endurance and your mobility.
So you gotta go after the best average person you can be in terms of exercise prowess if you want to be well-rounded. We have to move on, but check out his channel immediately. Up next is Enkiri Fitness. Ooh, a garage gym warrior. I love it. Let's help this guy push over 80 or 100,000 subscribers.
Hey guys, if you made it this far, if you could do me a favor and smash that like button.
Right fat dead center on his channel, you see strength and athleticism blended together. And his channel trailer shows him doing a ton of these fitness elements. This video alone will get him a higher spectrum of fitness score than all the other Goliath huge fitness channels chasing those fitness entertainment views.
I'm going to every single fast food spot and ordering the unhealthiest item that they have. Here are the rules.
Top end strength, speed, sprinting, agility root drills, explosive movements, cardio disguised as sled pulls. This is the fitness influencer I would want on my Eco Challenge team or on my Special Forces Ops team right by my side, because I know he's got the stamina, the speed, the power, the strength, everything I need to have full confidence in this guy. Not someone making fear-bait title videos and
there's a very high chance that you're making at least a handful of these mistakes in your own training.
Challenge videos to get their views for next week.
There's a challenge on the internet that almost no one has completed. Eating and burning 10,000 calories in a single day. So let's have our dream cheat day.
To Nalewanyj, roughly 1.5 million followers on YouTube, and I noticed he's got a video up where he gave up posting long form videos on his YouTube channel and started a YouTube Shorts, because that's where all the views are. And I noticed a ton of his content now is just simple review based, watching someone's video while it plays behind him and giving his reaction to it, which is a super easy way to make a lot of content at once, not much effort there. But it's getting him all the views, the ad revenue, and that's what YouTube is about. So power to him. Let's take a look at his channel and see what we can pick out. Let's jump right into that Spectrum Fitness score, and actually, surprisingly, It's not that great on this channel. We always go back minimum 100 uploads, checking the thumbnails, diving into a few to make sure we're not missing some elements, and he is basically not covering all the bases as you would expect. Aside from his channel and the thumbnails looking a lot like Athlean in terms of copying the color schemes and comparisons, he is basically touching the dumbbells, barbells, and machines at the gym. So he's gonna get cornered into that bodybuilding and strength overflow aspect of those two squares mostly, giving him a pretty general low score, even though he covers a ton of content on it. And remember, as I throw this chart up, you can't max out everything in green. It's a tit for tat. So the more he slides into one element, you're gonna lose others. You can't be a massively strong person and expect to keep up your endurance and top speed elements. You're gonna go slider scale, and we have the massive Jeff Nippert audit that we did of his score, focusing only on bodybuilding, being absolute rock bottom as a score. I think it was 11.6%.
Over here, we've got a treadmill, whatever.
Let's see how the others compare on this Spectrum Fitness chart and keep this flow going. And remember, feel free to comment below with any future suggestions or other influencers you think that might make this list or should make the next list that we compile. And if they're a natural bodybuilder, I might compile a full separate video for those, because we know their spectrum is going to be so squeezed into one thing. But in reality, we know there's no natural bodybuilder, so maybe not have to make that video after all.
I identify as natural. 260 lean, 260 lean.
Up next is Jeremy Miller. 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, and here we go, getting good. Notice how the subscribers drop, the quality content and athleticism picks up on these channels. What's going on there? Jeremy was brought up in the Nick Bear audit video that I did, the Natty or Not call out on him.
I am natural.
Never taken steroids, I've never done PEDs other than prioritize, execute, and dominate in life.
And
apparently Nick Bear used Jeremy as his coach to do all of his run training to hit those crazy marathon times.
The ability to deadlift a vehicle in the morning, run a marathon for lunch, and have an Ironman triathlon for dinner.
So bam, check out this guy's physique, running tons of miles per week and lifting weights. That's the kind of body you can expect doing the true hybrid training. And let's just quickly jump over to Nick Bear's body. Boom, the guy who ran only 11 minutes slower than this guy is his best marathon time. Super suspect when you're carrying that much extra muscle mass, being able to keep up those performance numbers.
I like having the control to be able to go as fast and far as possible.
No chance, Nicky boy, but it's probably your supplements doing all that good work for you. Maybe it's the creatine.
We only and have only ever used Creapure
that you got from Germany, sourced from Creapure, like 275 other companies are doing. We do the thumbnail check and we see a ton of running, but he's got videos of lifting heavy to prep for long distance running, and his message is clear. Like we say, he lifts heavy, low volume to train for explosive power to give him more speed and endurance in running.
Come into the gym, you strength train to build up your muscles, your ligaments, your joints. Helps prevent injuries. That way you can run more miles, run faster, run harder.
Trains that fast twitch muscle. We don't volumize and do bodybuilder sets to be good for endurance, because it trains the slow twitch muscles, volumizes the cells, makes you bigger and slower. We see warm-ups, mobility, tons of running technique tips. This guy's channel is the perfect one to follow to help you get your bodies out of the gym and fall in love with the suffering and tranquility of outdoor cardio. Next up is Jeremy Ethier, whatever it's got to be, 7.5 million subscribers on YouTube. Huge channel. This guy's got that skinny, natural looking physique, and I think that relates to a lot of people wanting to follow him, something realistic, goals you can attain and follow. But I'm looking at this channel and I'm seeing a direct copycat of Athlean, the godfather of fitness on YouTube. We've got an audit on him, check it out.
There, those half reps, they were wasted reps because they weren't even full reps.
Always emotion is killing your days.
Direct copycat tactics on his thumbnails.
But only 2 that actually helped me build my six-pack.
I think it'd be pretty damn near impossible to pick just 2 for you to focus your efforts on.
And the titling techniques to get views to these videos.
All it took was focusing on 2 key exercises
to build your entire chest with just 2 dumbbell exercises.
He's 100% copying those ABCs of fitness, the abs, biceps, and chest videos.
Ab workout, the biceps, chest workout.
And I'm not a fan of these photoshopped thumbnails showing a complete faked physique to a faked after physique when they're doing before and afters in these types of videos. And I'm just doing a little count here. So the 12 of the last 36 uploads are directly talking about fat loss in the title, belly fat, showing your abs, general fat loss. So he's going to that beginner bait titling tactic to get people to click on these videos. But remember, I have that algorithm square. The biggest successful fitness channels get poisoned by the algorithm. It's no fault of their own. They see the views coming in, they want to keep chasing those views, and they're forced to make the videos that people are clicking on, which muddles down their whole channel overall, forcing them into just the same 3 or 4 types of uploads. A supplement upload
to rank the top 8 supplements for building muscle.
A fat loss upload.
But what if I told you a simple walking method can burn fat faster to help you lose fat up to 2 times faster?
Of arms, biceps, or chest upload.
I've even got you stretch marks from the growth. And all it took was focusing on 2 key exercises.
Repeat, repeat, repeat. When you see a channel this big that's been around this long, I call them the magazine rack fitness channels, just like Athleanex's. They've been stretched out so thin into the broadest spectrum of who can view these videos to get maximum amount of views. The information becomes no better than something you can pick up at a convenience store, Men's Health magazine, straight off the rack.
I just aim for 2 30-minute walks per day.
Spectrum of fitness score, not good again. I'm digging and I'm digging. I cannot find anything more than the machines, the barbells, and the dumbbells in the gym setting.
Now, since I've been training purely for size,
I now needed a second exercise to really target the mid and lower chest.
I'll give him one tiny blip for this one upload he did in the last 2 years, talking about cardio and all the ways to actually lose calories over skipping. But not much else going on in terms of a wide spectrum of fitness on this channel. I checked out one of his videos on how to gain muscle 2 times faster.
Techniques that have been growing my muscles faster than anything I've tried in the past.
And for the big weightlifting stuff, he cuts the B-roll of some other guy doing the weights and then cuts back to himself squatting a measly little 65 pounds and benching 65 pounds. And I don't know if you're keeping up your stamina for filming the whole video, but this comes nowhere near close to the influencers that I talk about that mic up and get right after it, showing you them working out themselves, killing it, crushing it all the time, suffering on camera with you as you go through the videos.
2, 1.
Oh, is that it or one more? Ah! But that lightweight's probably more honest than Athleanex's, faking weights and lying about the weights he's lifting to deceive his followers into thinking he's stronger than he is to boost his follower count.
I would say with 99.9% certainty that those are fake weights that he's using.
I can see a lot, and I can see when people are cheating through a rep a lot, and you're not cheating yourself in the sake of hoping that no one else is watching. Because I'm watching.
Tisk tisk, let's move on. Next up is Browney. I've never heard about him, but holy crap, huge! 11.1 million subscribers. Okay, right away I'm getting the Will Tennyson, Jesse James, and Mr. Beast vibes off this channel's thumbnails.
Up.
Remember our rule number 1, when a video title in the fitness spectrum starts with I, you know it's gonna be clickbaity.
We are going to work out for 24 hours straight here in my gym. We can't leave, we can't sleep. There's water filling up in his room, and there are spikes coming out of the walls that are also coming closer and closer together.
This is a fitness entertainment channel, not a fitness education channel. Short-term clickbaity titles to get views for the week. I survived 24 hours.
World's strongest man, Eddie Hall. Today I'm going to be trying his 10,000 calorie diet. World's strongest man is actually Canadian. It's this guy, Mitchell the Moose Cooper.
I reversed my age in 1 hour. None of these videos will teach you the hard discipline to keep your head down for 1,000 workouts straight. Tons of these Photoshop thumbnails, Photoshop, Photoshop, Photoshop. It's all delivered and packaged perfectly to get the maximum amount of views from the videos.
I also sit in front of a screen 10 hours a day. Me and my team write, plan, edit day in, day out.
The 30-day, the 2-month, the 90-day challenges, like I've said before 1,000 times, are pure clickbait.
90-day challenge course.
Nothing works in 30 days. It's just a quick method to make a video that they even lie about. We proved it with the Will Tennyson videos. We have the Will Tennyson doing a cold shower video, which again, he's done 3 other times. He's Canadian. His thumbnail says -4 Celsius. Water at -4 Celsius is solid ice. So that's obviously right off the bat wrong.
All right, so first ever cold shower. This is what I think they call the bleach. All right, so
And then he's got the one clip of, the shower water is cold, but it can easily be lukewarm. You shoot for 2 days and call it a 30-day challenge. Boom, boom, boom. Wrap it up and send it to the editor. Your video content's done.
What happens when you curl every day for 30 days straight?
Exactly what you will do for the next 30 days.
Try to make as much gains as possible in 30 days.
It's the tactic that attracts the beginner with the short-term mindset, looking for the quickest path, quickest results with the least amount of work, not having to put that hard work in to see results, okay? You can just change your diet and eat less and completely transform your body in a month or 90 days without doing any hard work exercise at all. But are you gonna stick with that and keep it as a mindset locked in rule for the rest of your life? Carry that fitness for life mindset with you. Next, we have Lucy Davis, another hybrid athlete, long distance runner and lifter. 305,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think she's in the top or maybe the top female fitness Hyroxer in the world right now.
Getting a world record for Women's Open is Lucy Davis.
The Hyrox bubble in YouTube fitness is as big as the CrossFit bubble in YouTube fitness these days. And if you don't know about Hyrox, it's a race created with movements that everyone can do straight out of the gym with little training or a lot. Doesn't require technical movements like barbell snatches, big jumps, or rope climbs. All that's been stripped down and focuses a lot on running as well. But it's fun for all ages and skill levels to try and enjoy together, which is actually smart by design because they can hit the biggest amount of population to get the maximal amount of profits per event. Cha-ching! She has a perfect hybrid athlete physique, which is what you get when you blend enough weightlifting, resistance training, and running long bouts of cardio in the week. I trained a ton of people that have done the Hyrox races, and I myself used to do the Tough Mudders and Spartans all the time. I even did the Obstacle Course World Championships with Kara back in the day. I'll put a video up if you want to watch me suffer. But everyone that does these says the same thing. It's the running that kills you. So it's the running you need to train for, especially if you want to do them at speed. So I'm not sure what she was in the past, but all of her video uploads are now skewed to the running and the Hyrox training style videos, which again is just trending on YouTube. So why wouldn't you want to go that route? But she's in bed with the Nick Bear BPN supplement team, which gets her -5 points for Hufflepuff. But I don't suspect anything sneaky going on with her physique or performance based on hanging out with them. She is just a freak engine of cardio. And my God, if you just add up the distances she mentions in the thumbnails of these videos, it just crushes most people's totals in a year, if not lifetime of running. Some of these distances and races she's doing are crazy. Spectrum of fitness score, boom, getting lit up, tons of green. Agility, check. High intensity conditioning, check. Speed work, check. Bodyweight calisthenics, check. Mobility, great. Endurance, running, tons of it. Strength and plyometrics all mixed in, yes. Okay, I'm gonna cut it short there because it's enough to start noticing the red flags even from the suggestions you give me of the channels that are purely out for the views versus the hard, honest grinders that have nothing to show you but their hard work on screen that you can actually be inspired from and learn something from as you go. Plenty more of these videos to come. We were short 3 influencers to make the top 10 list, so comment below with more suggestions of influencers you want me to take a deep dive into for the greater good of fitness education and awareness over the depths and dark shadows of the YouTube fitness world.
Anakin's gone. I am what remains.
So as always, finishing off, ignore the fluff. Get outside, get to a gym, start working hard, lift your reps to failure, eat right, eat enough, go home, sleep it off, sleep hard, recover harder, and put your head down and start tracking and gaining those first 1,000 workouts. Remember, if you're not tracking them, you're slacking.